This man doesn't know his birthday or the whereabouts of his family. He's among potentially dozens, even hundreds of Rwandans discovered by soldiers in 1994 among the bodies of their dead relatives during the country's genocide. Those infants were then taken to orphanages.
For us, we were a child, a baby. We could not manage to remember what was happening.
From Sunday, Rwanda is commemorating the lives of 800,000 Tutsis and moderate Hutus killed 30 years ago. But for this man, who chose to remain anonymous due to enduring stigma, his ability to make peace with the past is bound up with the mystery of his identity. People would say he was a Hutu, he says, and related to the Interahamwe. It's a militia implicated in the killings of Tutsis and moderate Hutus before and during the genocide.
So I was very unconfident and very uncomfortable. Most of the time I chose to be alone, to stay inside the house, my room, not going in publicly. Yes.
The stigma was one reason why he fled Rwanda. Analysts who have studied the social dynamics of Rwanda after the 1994 violence say that many refugees feel they cannot return home. But Alan Ngari, Africa Advocacy Director for Human Rights Watch, says the commemorations do offer an opportunity for reconciliation and also serve as a reminder.
I think it's the responsibility of the international community that this should never happen again. And we have a classical example of a country that at the time was seen to be of no strategic importance when the lives of so many people were at stake.
Now living abroad, this man says he has struggled to get official documents, but has also been helped by the Rwandan diaspora. He and others like him have compiled a book of their stories, documenting the difficulty of living without an identity.
Everyone in the road.
But he says after 30 years, a period in which he has struggled to trust people, he has no hope that his life is going to get any better.
between April to July to June 1994, that was a dark moment for a country like Rwanda. But it is a significant occasion because it also gives victims and survivors a chance to, to reflect and also to heal and to see what the future holds. But more importantly, this day is significant because it reassures the world that never again should such an event happen in any part of this continent or even anywhere in the world.
I would be more concerned with the role they have to play in the circumstances. And we have said we have no problem having a force under UN or under whoever to come to assist in the humanitarian endeavors in this country.
Paul Kagame has done extremely well in terms of trying to ensure, because it's not easy for any country around the world that has gone through what Rwanda went to be able to bring two warring tribes or communities to live harmoniously together. We must give credit where it's due, and we must commend him for being able to ensure that both the Tutsis and the Hutus are able to live harmoniously for all these years. I strongly disagree with the notion that you must suppress a few Rwandans in order to preserve peace, because the moment when you look at the Bill of Rights in any constitution, even in the Constitution of Rwanda, we are all equal before the law. We're entitled to enjoy all these rights before the law. The moment you try to say that to preserve peace, then we must suppress a couple of, remember, freedom of expression is anchored within the Rwandan Constitution and also a number of international instruments like the African Charter on Human and People's Rights, and even within the East African Community Treaty.